Hello everyone. I hope audio, video, everything is clear. Okay. So guys, as part of the UGC NET paper 2 Commerce and Management previous year question paper, I have started with a July 2018 question paper. Now this is a part number 3 technically. Even though it is titled as a part number 2, this session has to happen in the last Sunday, but due to the postponement, it came to this Sunday. Yesterday we had discussed, day before yesterday we had discussed the part number 3. That was usually a part number 2. Now this will be treated as a third part. So from the remaining questions will be discussed for the 2018 July question paper in this session. So guys, if you are new in my session, please do hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. And moreover, daily free live session for the UGC NET paper 1 and paper 2 commerce are going on. You can just see daily at 5:30 p.m. at Unacademy free platform. My free live sessions are going on where I will be discussing 2021 UGC NET paper 1, all the 35 shifts of question paper I am discussing. So there is a 9th question paper completed. 10th question paper discussion is going on out of 35. Okay. And at 9:15 p.m. UGC NET paper 1 in the YouTube live I am discussing, and in between commerce question paper we were discussing. So 2020 all shifts of paper 1 discussing in the YouTube live 9:15. Usually today also 9:15 has to happen, but as a plus session is at 8:30 only we completed. So I'm taking it at 9 p.m. In order to access to the free live session, please download the Unacademy Learning app and sign up with your mobile number and the email. Select the NTA UGC NET category. After selecting the NTA UGC NET category, just go through with my profile section. The link of the profile is available in the description. If the link is not available, then just go to the Unacademy Learning app and search it as Vodnala Shivalingam. And here click on the follow button in my profile section. Later click on notify me. Once you click on notify me, it will ask you the invite code. Shiva Live is an invite code that you need to enter to unlock the free live sessions. And moreover, do join in my Telegram group. The Telegram group name is that Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam is my Telegram group name. So if you can go to the Telegram and type this name, you will get all the updates regarding my paper 1, paper 2, all the free session, plus sessions and plus courses, NTA updates, all the updates you will be getting it from this channel. And here NTA UGC NET JRF and SET 2022 complete course on unit number 9 of the commerce, legal aspects of business for paper 2 commerce. All chart wise presentation is going to be there. The complete course will be starting from tomorrow, that is 25th April at 8 a.m. morning. Tomorrow we are going to start with this course. Those who are already a plus member, please enroll to this course, and if you are not a plus member, please do subscribe, because not just for this one course, there is a weekend special batch course on paper 1 by the 3 educators, and entire paper 1 all the 10 units by me in Unacademy Plus platform, and paper 2 commerce all the 10 units by me. Not only this, one Unacademy Plus or Iconic subscription will give you all the educators paper 1 to all the subject courses, and complete study material PDF for the both papers, mock test for the both papers, and my chart wise presentation of the both the papers material you will be getting. Iconic subscribers are going to get one additional mentor for studying at your doorstep, like with a proper timetable. He will be guiding and doubt clarification on a personal one-to-one basis. It will be there. These are plus subscription plans, so try to go for a 3 months plan at this point of time, or a 6 months plan. And these are Iconic. Try to go for Iconic. Iconic will be having a one-to-one doubt clearing sessions. So SHIVA LIVE is the invite code that you need to enter. Shiva Live, SHIVA LIVE. If you enter this code in this section, then you will get 10% off on the subscription and you will be recognized as my student. Question number 1 of this session. Continuation of the last. Why this many members are there? Oh my god. I cannot bear this session then. Good evening guys. ఇదేం స్ట్రెంత్ అబ్బా, ఇవాళ ఏమైంది? సండే అని రెస్ట్ తీసుకుంటున్నారా ఏంటి నైట్? I'm good. How are you? So guys, which one of the following financial institutions coordinates the functions and operations of all the financial institutions into a single integrated financial structure so that each one contribute to growth of the economy? What will be the answer? Hello Abhishek, Nikita Katak, Kankubala, Maheshwaram, and Manu Chug, Shamal, Twinkle, Sishwan Agraj, Vishal. IDBI? Yes, let's see. IDBI will be the correct answer. IDBI, look at International Development Bank, Industrial Development Bank of India. This IDBI previously, not now, because this IDBI now, the present position of the IDBI now, it is holded by LIC now, holded by Life Insurance Corporation of India now. So IDBI established in 1964 originally, and this is an Industrial Development Bank of India, and which is actually an umbrella for all the developmental financial institutions. This is an body which is taking care about all the developmental financial institutions mainly. Now it is a privately categorized entity. All right. So the Reserve Bank of India is entrusted with the management of a public debt and the issue of a new loans, treasury bills on behalf of the central and state government. The governor and deputy governors of Reserve Bank of India are appointed by the central government. What is the option? 2, 3, B. Okay. Do hit a like button guys if you like this session. So option 2 will be the correct answer. Both are correct but not properly explained to each other, because RBI is entrusted with the management of public debt and issue of a new loans on behalf of the central and state government, because RBI will be offering agency functions to the government on behalf of the government. Agency functions to central government and state government, both. Agency function, that is why it will be entrusted. Government and deputy governors, governor and deputy governor are appointed by the central government, which is also correct but not explaining each other. Next, dash refers to a process of removing or stripping the legal status. Stripping means removing. Very easy. Please tell about options types in financial management. That is not a simple doubt to be cleared in single sentence. Types of, I am discussing a question paper, so now it is not possible. When I am discussing financial management, you can ask. Yes, it is a demonetization. Demonetization was happened on November 2016. It was happened. Demonetization means removing the legal removing legal status for the currency. Legal status for currency is called as a demonetization. Till now it was happened 2 times, long back in the 1980s and all. Now in the 2016 recently by the Narendra Modi government. 2016 November. November 8, 2016. Yes, removing the legal status of the currency. Which one of the following is not an objective of the UTI? Madhu, Madhu, problem got solved or not? Have you done whatever I told? So answer for this question is C. To provide a finance under hire purchase finance and housing finance to its member. It is not an objective of the UTI because Unit Trust of India is mainly engaged in small savings mobilization. So mobilization of community and channelizes into and productive investment. It mobilizes the savings of the community, which is low income groups. It gives one of the chance indirectly to own shares and debentures in a largely selected companies. Importance of research and professional skill formation in investment and financial management. And it tries to operate on no profits and no loss while keeping the cost of the operation is the lowest among the financial institution. To contribute the growth of the financial sector and to introduce the tailor-made, which is a customized schemes to help the social transformation. That is what a low income groups customized schemes will be available. 1, 2, 4 are comes under the objective of UTI, but hire purchase facility is not provided by the UTI organizations. My class timing will be daily 5:30 p.m. in Unacademy free platform for the paper 1 and here in the YouTube 9:15 usually. Which one of the following are the major objectives of IFCI? So option D will be the correct answer. Main objective of IFCI. First, can you please give me the full form of this? IFCI full form is that Industrial Financial Corporation or international? It is Industrial Financial Corporation of India. That is different. IFC is different. IFC is International Financial Corporation, which is a part of the World Bank. This is Industrial Financial Corporation of India. Main objective is to provide long-term loans. Provide long-term loan facility. It was established in 1948, providing long-term facility to the industries. Next. हेलो सरवानी। आप लोग हिंदी समझ जाते हैं बट हम लोग तेलुगु नहीं। वही सर, बिकॉज तेलुगु इज अ रीजनल लैंग्वेज, हिंदी इज अ नेशनल। हेलो उत्कर्ष। हेलो कल्पना। So term finance, refinance, financial inclusion, venture capital. I think I should. Guys, do hit a like button if you like this session. So answer will be 3 is the correct answer. That is term finance is fourth one. Providing finance to the borrowers, expansion and modernization of plant and equipment, providing a finance to the borrowers. That is based on purely the term only. Like particular term we will be providing a finance. And second one is third, that is refinance is the third one. Providing replenishment. Replenishments after paying one thing again giving back the loan in the form of. So it is second one. Delivering banking services at an affordable cost. That is what everybody, when they are able to take the service of banking, that is what a financial inclusion. Even high income groups or low income groups, all must be included. That is what even financial inclusion or else education also inclusion means even low or below poverty line people also should take the service. Venture capital is an new or existing. That means it is an funding to the startups. An export processing zone is different from free trade zone as it promotes units primarily devoted to export. Goods imported to a free trade zone may be re-exported without any processing in the same form, but goods exported by units in an EPZ are expected to have undergone some value addition by manufacturing or processing. Option 1 is the correct answer. A is correct and proper explanation. Because export, this is a relationship between the EPZ as well as export processing zones. Processing zones are nothing but some further processing has to undertake. Before exporting to other countries, some further processing has to happen. And EPZ as well as this free trade area, free trade zones are different and EPZ is different. EPZ where the manufacturing process will happen before exporting. Free trade zone is nothing but where no taxes will be levied in the industries which are there in this free trade zone. There is no barriers will be there to trade or to export or import while if they are established in free trade zone. Good evening, Aarti. Tarification, prohibited subsidies, actionable subsidies, non-actionable subsidies. So answer will be C for this question. Why? Tarification is a third one. Tarification is a third one. Replacement of existing non-tariff restrictions. Tarification means it is a process of imposing and non-monetary restrictions are called as an tarification. Prohibited services are second one. They act on the goods contingent upon export performance. Is it C? Yes, no? And actionable subsidies are demonstrably adverse impact. Actionable means which are having a negative impact on the other member countries. Non-actionable subsidies are nothing but industry's research for disadvantaged regions. I will tell you non-actionable subsidies, industrial research in disadvantage. Means with this subsidy, no one is going to be impacted. No one impacting in negative way. That means I can write it as no adverse impacts because of this subsidy. But because of the actionable subsidy, there is a reverse action is going to come. There is a adverse impact. Adverse impact on the member countries is going to be there. And prohibited tarification is a process of imposing a non-monetary. Process of imposing a non-monetary restrictions is called as a tarification. Usually tariff is a monetary restriction, but tarification is a process of removing that one and replacing with a non-monetary restriction. NAMA guards trims trips. So answer for this question is 3 again. NAMA is an second one, whereas guards is an third one, and trims is an first one, trips is an last one. Because trips, trade related intellectual property rights, intellectual property. Trims, investment measures, international investment measures, and guards, trade in goods as well as services, because general agreement on trade in goods and services, as well as NAMA is in second one, industrial goods, textile and jewelry, fish and fisheries, and manufacturing industries. NAMA full form we have to know by, I think North American full form is there. I will tell you the full form. Just now I will tell you the full form. You wait. You can do this question till that time. By explaining again and again, it is going. Non-agriculture market access. Non-agriculture market access. General agreement on tariff and trade. Next, this question. The capital account consists of a long-term capital transactions only, and current account includes all the transactions which give rise to and use up the national income. By here, statement number 1 is wrong and 2 is correct, because fourth is a correct answer. Here, capital account includes long-term transactions only, wrong. Capital transaction only is correct, but this will include short-term capital transaction as well as long-term capital transactions also. So both will be included in the capital account. Borrowings also. That is what capital means. International liquidity encompasses the international reserves only. And international liquidity covers only official holding of the gold foreign exchange SDR reserve position in the IMF available for international transaction settlement. Guys, do hit a like button if you like this session. What is the answer for this? Option 4 is the correct answer. Statement number 1 is incorrect, 2 is correct. This is incorrect, this is correct. This encompasses international reserves only is wrong, because I will tell you, international liquidity includes all this. International liquidity, it will include the total gold, foreign exchange, SDR, reserve position of IMF, that is contribution of the each country. All these are included in the international liquidity. But international reserves are there. These are only gold and silver as well as SDR. Bas. These are only treated as an international reserve. Remaining are not. International liquidity will be having other things also, but reserve will be having only those three. Comparative cost theory, opportunity cost theory, factor endowment theory, absolute cost theory. Comparative cost theory, opportunity cost theory, factor endowment theory, absolute cost theory. So answer will be of 2. So absolute cost theory is an Adam Smith. Comparative cost theory is an David Ricardo. Opportunity cost theory is given by Herber. And factor endowment theory is by Exer and Oakley. Right. Third one is 4th. Which one of the following is not a guiding principle of the World Bank regarding its lending operations? Option 4 will be the correct answer. That is, the bank does expect the borrowing country to spend the loan in a particular country. Not a guiding principle of World Bank, because World Bank is not putting any restriction. Whatever the loan that you are taking, suppose India is taking a loan from the World Bank, that doesn't mean World Bank is not putting any restriction on usage of this loan to be used only in India or outside India or anywhere. So like that, the expectation is not there or a guideline is not there from the World Bank. That is why it is not correct, not a principle. Total return on security is equal to following. Total return on security is equal to following. Option B is the, option A is the correct answer. Periodic cash receipts plus capital gain divided by purchasing price of the security. Cash receipts and capital gain divided by purchasing price of the security. That is what a total return. Periodic cash receipt plus capital gains divided by purchasing price of the security. Next. Risk of a portfolio can be minimized by which of the following? Option 2 is the correct answer. When two securities having perfect negative correlation in their expected return. So risk of the portfolio can be minimized by when two securities having perfect negative correlation in their expected return. What should be their perfect negative correlation? Risk of a portfolio is measured by ratio of a variance of the portfolio return relative to the variance of the market return. Variance of the portfolio return to the variance of the market return. Portfolio return to the portfolio means total all securities put together, how much return? Total return. And total market return. So difference between this and this is called as an uncertainty. Uncertainty is expressed in the form of a risk. That is what? It is an portfolio risk or the market risk that we are having. Difference between both. Next, the certificate which evidences an unsecured corporate debt of a short-term maturity is known as certificate of deposit, short-term loan certificate, treasury bill, commercial paper. What do we call? So it is usually called as a commercial paper. Answer will be, because unsecured means commercial paper only. That to corporate debt, which is in a very short term period. Short term, unsecured in nature, and it is a corporate debt. Three characteristics are there for the commercial paper. Next, which of the following statement is false? Which of the following statement is false? Carefully answer this question. So answer will be A, that is A, B, C. Which of the following statement? Grey market is an market dealing in a listed. Not correct. Grey market is nothing but a grey market is an unofficial market, like a black market type. This is unofficial market. Is called as a grey market. It is not listed, not regulated. So OT, over the counter exchange of India, is mainly intended for big investors. No, it is mainly for the small investors who want to buy directly. Insider trading is legal in, no, it is illegal in nature. It is illegal in India. That is what Harshan Mehta scam. Right. Next. Which of the following is false? Share capital issued by the company for the first time is known as venture capital. Wow. All venture capital funds in India are promoted by the government. Great. In addition to capital, venture capitalists provide a managerial and technical support also to the assisted firms. Okay. And benefits from the venture capital financing can be realized only in the long run. Option 2 is the correct answer. A and B. A and B are the false statement. Remaining two statements are correct. A, B are false statement. Why? Because for the first time when we are issuing, now that is not at all a venture capital. That is usually an IPO. Share capital issued for the first time is called as an usual issued capital or the initial public offer. Initial public offer, and it is not at all promoted by the government. It is promoted by the various investors and entities. And whenever venture capital is invested, yes, they will also provide a support of a managerial and assistance will be there. Venture capital usually realized in the long run only, because in the short run, you cannot see the returns from it, because those are startups now. When we are investing in a startups, it will take time to start growing, because startups initially nobody will believe. Initially we may incur losses, but later once we get through now, it will incur a huge profit. It will give you huge profit. Next, liquidity, business, financial, inflation risk. 4 types of risk are given. So respective, we need to match it. Four types of risk. So answer will be 4. Why 4? Because liquidity risk is related to inability to pay dues on time, because cash unavailability. Liquidity means we don't have anything to pay in cash on time, inability. And fourth one, business risk, is a fourth one, which is risk related to fluctuations in profit. Business risk is nothing but the revenue changes is comes under the business risk. When the revenue changes, profit also will change. Financial risk is a second one. Risk related to the firm's capital structure. When there is a changes in the capital structure, that is usually treated as a financial risk. Inflation risk is an risk associated with the purchasing power of income, or else changes in the price which lead to, if the changes in price is impacting on the income also, because income purchasing due to the fixed income, changes in the price will lead to decreasing purchasing power of a person. Fixed income prices are changing, this will decrease the purchasing power of a person, which lead to inflation risk. Designing a distribution system for a service, that is for a profit and non-business context, involves to select a parties only through ownership pass. The ownership channel for the most of the service is long and quite complex because of the inseparability in characteristic. Services, one of the character, inseparability. Short channels usually mean more control on the part of the seller. So option 3 is the given answer. 1 and 2 are not correct and third one is correct. This is wrong, and this is correct. Designing a distribution for a service, profit or non-profit context, involves selecting parties only through ownership pass, which is wrong. And for most of the services, long and quite complex because inseparability in characteristics. Ownership channel for most of the services, long and quite complex. So ownership channel is actually a easier one, not complex, because you can change as you want. How it will create a complexity? It is long term in nature, but it is not complex in nature. And short channels are usually mean more control on the part of the seller, because within very short period of time, he can control as much as possible, as it is not going to impact much. Second one is wrong, third one is correct. An enormous collection of a data on various topics from a variety of internal and external sources compiled by a firm for its own use or for the use by its client is called as a database mining warehouse, MIS. MIS full form is that Management Information System. So data collected from various sources, and it will be used for either own use or client use. That is called as a second data warehouse. We are keeping in a warehouse. Whatever the data that we collected now, we are just keeping in a warehouse. This can be used either by their own company or by the clients of the company. So it can be any use, warehouse. A form of non-store retailing that uses advertising to contact consumers who in turn purchase a product without visiting a retail store is called as a direct selling. All right. And a form of non-store retailing in which personal contact between a salesperson and a consumer occurs away from a retail store is called as a direct marketing. Direct selling, direct marketing. There is a clear-cut difference is there between both. So option 4 is the given answer, that both the statements are not correct, because these are, a form of non-store retailing advertisement to contact a consumer who in turn purchase the product without visiting the retail store is called as an direct marketing. That's first one. Non-store in which personal contact between the salesperson isn't direct selling. Ulta given the statements are. Personal contact will not be there in direct marketing. Here personal contact will be there in direct selling. Data mining is nothing but collecting majorly. Wait, I will tell you the proper definition of it. Analysis of existing data to generate a new information is called as an data mining. Hello, Coptic. Very early. Too early. Great. Nice. You should be regular like this. 34% of the customers who fall in one of the categories of diffusion process, who are in deliberate customers to accept an innovation just before the average adopter in a social system. Such customers are categorized as in what? In the funnel. In the normal distribution curve is there, like this. So where the 34% will be falling? Early adopters, majority, late adopters. So your answer will be 2. Early majority is the correct answer, because they are asking about who are deliberate customer to accept an innovation just before the average adopter in a social system. Those are early adopter. Means after the innovators, the visionaries will come. These are 34% people. After that, this is a average consumers or average customers. Before them itself, who will be accepting is early majority. Early majority are 34%. Late majority also 34%. Early adopters is given answer. Sorry, early majority by. Early majority 34%. This is 34%. So before it is being generalized, the after a trial of with the innovators and early adopters are proved, they will be trying it. Sorry. The General Electric business model is explained by which of the following parameters? G matrix is there na, General Electric company matrix. and BCG matrix as well as the Ansoff matrix. So General Electric business model is having two parameters: market attractiveness, business unit strength. Market attractiveness and business unit strength. That is option 1 is the correct answer. Market attractiveness and business unit strength are a position. Next question. Fadafat. Let us reach to 100. Possible? 100. 9 minutes, 18 questions. It's like last over, double we need to do, 12. So reduction from the list price that is offered by a seller to the buyer in payment for a marketing function the buyer will perform is known as. So actually this is both trade as well as functional discount is correct answer, because they are saying list price, a reduction in list price from the market price, marked price they are decreasing, offered by the seller to the buyer in payment of marketing functions. The trade means here actually functional discount means the buyer will be referring to other which is generating a new other sales for the seller. Functional discount. Trade discount is nothing but a bulk quantity. But in this question I think bulk quantity is also given. Discount we are giving mainly to the functions of the buyers that will perform is known as functional discount usually. But this is also in trade discount, because trade discount definition also same. Trade is mainly because of the bulk quantity. Focus on personnel management, focus of HRM, focus of philosophy of personnel management, philosophy of HRM. Answer is given as a 3, which is focus of personnel management is on 4, profit maximization by controlling the people, persons. Focus on HRM is development of attitude by making people contribute their best. Philosophy of PM is on second, that is exercising function of a area of a management. Exercising functional area of a management. Philosophy of HRM as a human management. Next. Guys, please do hit a like button if you like this session. Which is correct or incorrect? So answer will be 2 is the correct answer. 1 and 2 are correct and 2 and 3 are correct and the first one is wrong. Strategic HRM focus on specific organizational intention about what needs to be done, while HR strategies focus on long term only. Only is wrong, because that will focus on short term also. Strategic HRM focus on macro concern. Yes, it is on macro concern. And while HR is focusing on specific issues are assigned to the human resource. Human resource strategy decisions are derived from the strategic only, because strategic HRM is a bigger one. Under that, human resources will be a part. This is a SHRM, strategic human resource management, and under that only HRM will be a part. Next, which of the following code represents the full form of the bars? BAR's full form is that behaviorally anchored rating scale. Behaviorally anchored rating scale. This is one of the modern technique of performance appraisal. Okay. given in 1963. Bars is given by the Smith and Kendall in 1963. This is a part of the performance appraisal technique given by the Smith and Kendall in 1963. Andragogy, pedagogy, terminal behavior, training impediments. Andragogy, pedagogy, terminal behavior, training impediments. So answer is that option 3 is the given answer. Andragogy is an art and science of training an adult. Andra is an adult. Peda means strategies and style of instruction, usually the child. Pedagogy. Terminal behavior means end. Ultimate knowledge level with a trainee leaves a training session. So terminal behavior means before joining into the training and when he is leaving from the training session. When he is ending means when he is going from the training, the skill and knowledge level got increased. Terminal means usually end while leaving or going. Training impediment means lack of commitment of management and scarcity of resource in training. There is no proper training facilities provided to the employees are called as training impediments. Next, which of the following statement does not stand as a principle of compensation administration? An enterprise should have a clear-cut plan to determine differential pay level in terms of divergent job requirement. People and jobs should never be mingled. The compensation system should be designed with subjectivity with respect to individual skill sets. Exercise from time to time. There should be established wage grievance handling procedures. Not a principle of compensation administration. So answer will be 3. The compensation should be designed with a subjectivity with respect to individual skill set from time to time. Because time to time if they have to change according to the individual, it is a very hectic to the management. That is not a principle. It is not at all suggestible. It must be an objective way, not in a subjective way. It is not that much dynamic in nature which can go in an individual and time to time changing. It can be changing but not on individual basis. It is as per the industrial requirements. 88. Healthy labor management relations, industrial peace law, industrial democracy, National Commission on Labor. So answer is given as an 1 by healthy labor management relationships are guiding principle to grievance procedure. Industrial peace law is given as an voluntary arbitration and responsible trade union. Industrial democracy is an workers' participation in management. And National Commission Labor Law is an Industrial Dispute Act 1947. Objectivity in nature, not subjective. In recent years, which among the following countries have been the largest source of foreign investment in India? In recent years, which of the following countries has been largest source of foreign investment in India? Australia, Japan, China, Mauritius. So here this is actually changed now. I will tell you the new one. Wait. So present is Singapore. At that time it was Mauritius, but present is Mauritius is on second one. Present is that Singapore. Present is Singapore. Singapore is the largest FDI of India. From Singapore only we are importing much. And last question for the session. Oh. Sorry. So your answer will be, the government of India has been opened up a domestic market to foreign players in a baby steps, allowing foreign firms free play in India retail sector always been a political hot potato. Answer is 2, because foreign direct investment, how much to be allowed in India is always a political discussion. If the increasing of foreign direct investment is always opposition leaders will create some type of mess over, because domestic economy will impact because of that. Government of India has been opening up domestic market to foreign players in baby step. Yes, initially restricted, later 49%, 51%, now 76%, in some of the areas now 100% also. Right? So these are the questions, guys. I hope you have understood the questions. Guys, if you want to learn from the free live session, you can join me into the free live session daily at 5:30 p.m. as well as 9:15 in the YouTube live. Tomorrow we will be having a YouTube live at 9:15 p.m. again. The intimation will be given in the Telegram group, and 5:30 p.m. also will be having a session for the UGC NET paper 1. Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam is the Telegram group. If you join over here, all the updates you will be getting. And wherever, if you are taking a subscription or free live session, if you are watching for the first time, if it is asking an invite code now, please mention this invite code Shiva Live to unlock the free lives to get a 10% discount and all. So thank you so much. Please do hit a like button and do follow me in the Unacademy Learning app, and do not forget to subscribe to Unacademy Plus and this channel also. Bye bye.